Here are 10 things you should definitely know about Dune Awakening's Deep Desert. It's designed as a buffer to prevent immediate attacks from other players upon entry. Being so vast that even a guild's full membership couldn't cover its entire perimeter, it's where you will load into and out of going to the other parts of the world. You can build temporary forward operating bases in the PvE zone, serving as a safe and quick way for both PvE and PvP players to secure loot or prepare for venturing deeper into the deep desert. Bases can also be built on rock formations in the deeper part of the PvP zone, and there are base raids, but they have a small window to occur while the enemy shield is down and only in the PvP zone. The Coriolis storms occur weekly, completely resetting the deep desert map. This means all bases, PvE and PvP, are destroyed. The map's layout and points of interest change, and players will be wiped off the map if they're caught in it. The highest tier of loot, Tier 6, is found exclusively in PvP areas, often from shipwrecks and NPC encounters. However, this top tier gear is not necessary for completing main quests or core PvE content. It's designed to give PvP players an edge over other PvP players. At launch, there will be hundreds of worlds, each with one massive deep desert, multiple Haga Basin Sieges, which are the PvE areas, and cap at 40, and trading posts, all in one world. PvP in the desert centers on harvesting spice and participating in Landsrad quests, where factions compete to hold strategic points for rewards. Base raids are also mentioned, but are expected to be less common. While the broader deep desert is PvPvE, PvE players can tackle tough POIs, some of them being designed for 4-person groups, engage in exploration and cartography. The PvE zone allows for safe base building, enabling players to dip into PvP sands for resources like spice if they choose. Spice, the most valuable resource, is found in bulk in the deep desert. PvE players can acquire it by buying from merchants, trading with other players, or harvesting less common amounts in PvE zones. Deep desert spice harvesting is highly dangerous. Players can see the spice explosion from across the map. You will be contesting it against other players with your spice harvester and trying to avoid sandworms in the process. The deep desert content is completely separate from the main story, ensuring PvE-focused players are not locked out of story progression or faction choices. Loot can be lost in 3 main ways in the deep desert: being killed by a sandworm, including the large spice harvesting one, losing your base and its contents to the weekly Coriolis storm if it's not moved, or dying to an enemy player NPC, specifically when the Right of Salvage decree, which is voted on weekly by the guilds, is active.